Oil prices for benchmark Brent crude fell nearly 3% Monday afternoon to near $100 a barrel. This comes in part after U.S. President Donald Trump repeated his call for help to unblock the Strait of Hormuz after some vessels sailed through it.
We strongly encourage other nations whose economies depend on the Strait far more than ours. We get less than 1% of our oil from the Strait, and some countries get much more. Japan gets 95%. China gets 90%. Many of the Europeans get quite a bit. South Korea gets 35%. So we want them to come and help us with the Strait.
Prices also eased on talk of possible additional releases from emergency reserves as part of global efforts to reduce the impact on consumers during the Iran war. On Friday, Brent closed at its highest price since August 2022, and U.S. crude at its highest level since July 2022, putting both up more than 40% since the U.S. and Israel attacked Iran on February 28th. Earlier Monday, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the United States is fine with some Iranian, Indian, and Chinese ships going through the Strait of Hormuz for now, adding that any action to mitigate higher prices would depend on how long the war lasts. Analysts at the Eurasia Group Consultancy said in a note that the Hormuz closure makes $100 oil the baseline, not the risk case, and that prices will stay high even if supply improves in April. Meanwhile, several U.S. allies said they had no immediate plans to send ships to unblock the strait, despite Trump's request for military support.